Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex. I'm working here on 560. Since the past 2 years I did not do anything with my garage and this channel. My apologies for that. Because I was sick, I did not have the energy to work here anymore. But now I regained some energy and I try to do everything I wanted to do. But when I came here, I saw on the 560 it was of course leaking again. Since the leak was very big and impossible to repair it from outside of the car, I had to pull the engine again. Also, I pulled the gearbox at the same time because everything was in parts anyway. Let me show you how I did these things. Here is the engine. I just put it in the car. It's only hanging like this. But the lower crankcase gasket was leaking on the back side between the gearbox and the engine. So you understand it was very difficult to repair this while the engine was in the car. I can show you the old engine mount, because the last time the engine ran I felt it trembling, so this was the cause. I replaced it in the past, but it was 15 years ago, so just by sitting the engine mounts just sag in. They're not broken like you usually see, but just flat. And these lumps, they press in and they go to the body of the car, and then just the whole engine makes the car shake. So replace them at least every 10 years. I also installed the new alternator I got, but it was not a perfect fit, so I had to fiddle quite a lot. I also broke the old mount, so I had to replace this for another one. But now it finally sits. I hope it works. Here's the gearbox, of course. The gearbox was also leaking at one other place. That was here, where the Bowden cable goes in. There's a little O-ring and I replaced it again. And I hope it's not leaking when I put this in the car again. It's a very nasty thing to repair. That gearbox is driving me crazy. Let me show you what kinds of leaks I already had. This one I have out of the car, so it's easier to show you. First you have the pump sitting behind the torque converter that starts leaking. Very annoying. Then you have this one. This is where the stick comes out, and you can measure the oil level. If this part is a little bit bent, it doesn't press all the way around and starts leaking. Then you have these plates, also started leaking. Very difficult to repair because there are springs behind it. And if you don't know that, it's dangerous because it's flying around your head. Other leak I had was behind this. There's a spring and then a cap, and then there's an O-ring behind, also start leaking. Also you have this pin inside the gearbox. It has a spring, it does something. Also leaking. And you have this, the shifter, the key shifter. Behind there is an O-ring, also starts leaking. And this one also, I'm pretty sure there's a spring behind this. And also on the back you have this seal. It also starts leaking. So as you can see, those are pretty much every O-ring that can break and start leaking. So I did this. Maybe you don't have to do this, and you can decide what to do if one leak starts appearing, because you close one and another one goes until you have done all of them. So maybe it's better to decide when it starts to refurbish it as whole, and saves you a lot of time. Otherwise you can do it for free in your own garage, but it takes a while to close everything and a lot of cursing. So you all remember in a previous episode that I worked on the headlights. I had problems with one of them. It was completely destroyed in 4 parts, so I had to glue it all together. So I painted them silver, and it was nice compared to what all the other cars have now, like a dark grey, brownish color. So it was silver, but I thought it would be better if this whole trim was chrome, like the reflector itself. There's only one company that makes an excellent chrome paint, and that's this. So I'm going to paint them in chrome. So let's see how that turns out. You can repaint it in silver, like I have done with this, or this one I did now. It's the chrome variant. So you see a nice shine compared to just silver. So I choose this one because the other ones are ugly. Let me know your own opinion. Also, the power steering pump was leaking. Was very annoying because it drips over the air conditioning and it gets messy. Even one drop, it makes the whole car messy, and I don't want that, so replace it. Yeah, it's a little bit the same of everything I did in my previous videos. So if you want to leave, it's okay. But for the ones who like watching these videos, let's continue. this time. Still have a lot to do, a lot of cleaning, a lot of small things, but it's not important to film. If you're new to this channel, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Next episode I have something very different I want to show you, but that's a surprise for next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.